Hello, Crypt Keepers. Welcome. Heather from Heather's Crochet Crypt here. Welcome to day 69 of 100 days of Halloween. Today is Sunday, August 23rd. As you can see, I'm a little sunburned. I did go down to the river with my neighbors and friends. They have a big pontoon boat that we took a couple rides on. So yeah, I got crispied. My top of my legs are really red and a little bit sore, and then my nose and face a little bit up here. My nose is really bad. I didn't think my nose was that bad. Good Lord. I don't know, I look like a jack-o'-lantern because you can see where my sunglasses were. Crazy. Anywho, I wanted to jump on and show you what I'm started to work on. What the heck could that be? It almost looks like a filter, like not a filter, funnel. Looks like a funnel that you would use for cooking or putting oil in your car or something, but it's not. What I am working on, so I am using, and it's my husband gave me this idea quite a while ago. I'm using Renat Blanket Extra. It's a really big thick yarn in the color Bright Lime. So any guesses of what I am making with this, and by the shape of this? You might be able to guess. I am making, I'm gonna pop up the picture. I'm using a free pattern from Instagram by Martha and Hooks. I'm gonna pop you over to my computer screen and show you what I'm working on here. I am going to be making a jumbo Oogie Boogie or Boogeyman. This is a Loso version, as I said, by Martha and Hooks. So this is what I'm making with that big yarn. So yeah, that is what I am currently working on. I started it before I started recording because I wanted to make sure it's going to work out. I originally tried starting it with, I think it's a 15 millimeter hook. Where, oh, here we go. I was going to try it with this hook, but it was not working because it's an inline hook. The point kept getting caught on the yarn. It was irritating me, and the yarn was not sliding very well on this plastic. So I did make the, because you start with 4 singles in the magic ring, I did do the magic ring with this one to make sure it was nice and loose so I wouldn't have trouble with it. Then I switched over to a 10 millimeter hook. So I am using a 10 millimeter hook for the rest of it. For this part you do not stuff because you're supposed to bend it over and tack it down. I did yarn under for this portion of it until it tells you to, because it'll tell you the part where you don't stuff, because you won't stuff this part because you're going to bend it over. So after it says you will not stuff beyond this point, I switched to yarn under, yarn over. That way, because this part is a little bit, the holes are a little bit bigger than I would like. So I switched to yarn under, yarn under, yarn over. So the stitches are tighter, and it seems to be working just fine. The holes, yeah, no, there's a little bit that you can poke your finger in, but you really got to wiggle your finger through those stitches to get that. So yeah, 10 millimeter hook, yarn under, yarn over for a tighter stitch so the stuffing won't poke through. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. It's going to be a jumbo Oogie Boogie. I'm really excited to see how big this actually turns out. The body, so you do the head and body, and then I assume the little arms you will sew on. So the body increases out to 36, and you do 2 rounds of 36, and then you start to decrease. Oh, wait a minute. No, I lied. It increases out to 42. You do 2 rounds of 42, and then you start to decrease. So 42. It's going to be bigger than I thought, honestly. Wow. So, yeah. It's going to be a big one. I am going to work on this, I think, in this video. I'm not probably going to finish it in this video. I do have plans to go to town with my husband when he gets up, and he goes and has coffee with his mom and aunt every morning. And he usually leaves about 7:30, 7:45-ish. I am going to go to town with him this morning so I can go to my son's house and visit my grandkids for a while, since I did not yesterday. I went to the river yesterday, obviously, and we were there all day, so I feel bad because my one grandson, well, they all want to spend the night, but my one grandson, he's a big grandma's boy, and he wants to spend the night every weekend, or as much as he can, and I love that, and I don't mind them spending the night, but, yeah, this was kind of an impromptu, hang out at the river, so I never said he actually could spend the night, but I feel bad because he always wants to, and then he gets upset when he can't. So I feel bad. I forget what round I'm on. Okay. So, yeah. I had fun, but I feel bad because I know my grandson's going to be upset that he didn't get to spend the night last night, and he can't spend the night tonight because he has school tomorrow. The school has they started school last week, so yeah. This is an arm workout too, guys, so that's another reason this project probably won't be done in this video, because I gotta take lots of breaks working with this big yarn. And as I said a couple videos ago, my shoulder and neck muscles are already been aching and sore, and I'll show you it. Oh, well, I don't have the box, but I'll show you the what I bought on Amazon the other day. I bought because the only thing I had for my sore, sorry the lighting, for my sore neck and shoulder was a little beanbag thingy that you heat up in the microwave, and I'd have to reheat it, keep reheating it. So I told my husband, I said, I'd like to have a heating pad, an electric heating pad that I can just plug in and I don't have to keep reheating. So he said, well, order one if you want it. So I went to Amazon and ordered this one. So you put it on your back and it wraps around your shoulders. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Wraps around your shoulders and neck, and then you snap it together to keep it on your shoulders, and it goes down your back as well, and it is electric. It's got a cord and I think 6 different heat settings on it, and then it has ties that you can tie it around your waist so it stays on. How amazing. And it's weighted. It's got a little bit of weighted beads around in this part here, and then you've got this that comes up on your neck. So yeah, I bought this so I can wear it while working, and it will stay on me, and I don't have to hold it on me, and I don't have to keep reheating it. This was only, well, okay, and it was free shipping because I have Amazon Prime. It was next day shipping, and I think it was $38 for this, which I thought was really reasonable. There was one similar to this on Walmart.com, but it was going to take several days before I would get here, and I didn't want to wait that long because my neck and shoulders have been hurting. So yeah, I got this one instead. Really nice, and this is a real nice soft, cozy material. So yeah, if anybody needs something like this, I'll put the link to it down below for you. Yeah, it probably will be an affiliate link. Well, kind of. but no extra cost to you, of course. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll put that down in the descriptions if you have the same issues and need something for your neck and shoulders. I might need it after working on this thing. So yeah, I'm going to take my time on making this one so I don't hurt myself. And it may take me a couple days to make this too. So I probably, like I said, this will not be done in today's video. But this is what I'm working on. So this is what we're chatting about. And you know what I found? Okay, so I'm watching YouTube. And I watched Ella from No Catch Your Name Crochet, her latest 100 Days of Halloween video. And then in my suggested videos, there was, let me pull it up here real quick. Okay, so on YouTube, this was a suggested video for me. Over 2 hours of forgotten Halloween specials with original commercials, retro TV holiday classics. So they're retro forgotten Halloween cartoon specials. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. The first one that came up is The Grinch Halloween. It's what's it called? Halloween is Grinch's Night is what it's called. Halloween is Grinch's Night. So yeah, very interesting. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That is right up my alley because I love retro Halloween and all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm starting to watch on YouTube. It is really cool. I can link that down in the description for you guys too if you like with this. If you guys are interested and want to go check it out, this video, it's really cool. So yeah, it was only posted 5 months ago. Huh. And the channel name is Open by Chance. So yeah, really cool to see what cartoons and Halloween specials are in this video. So, are you guys, I was thinking about putting some clips of my, of us boating down the river yesterday. I did take several clips of that. I am going to make a little video of just all the clips that I took from yesterday and put it on my other channel, Wandering Warrens. That is also linked down in the description if you guys are ever interested in that. That is my other channel. It's going to be, I bought a trail cam, so it's going to be some videos of animals in my backyard, some nature stuff, you know, if my husband and I go on road trips, like what we did yesterday, clips of boating on the river, or if we do any hiking. It's that kind of stuff that's, you know, more vloggy, nature and that kind of thing for that channel. So I'll put a couple clips in that. I'll put a couple clips of boating on the river here for you guys while I work on my Oogie Boogie, and then we'll come back and see where we're at with this. It's not going to take that long. I didn't take like hours of video or anything like that, but I'll put a couple clips in here, and then if you want to see all the clips, you can head on over to my other channel and I'll have all the clips over there. I can't see it on here. There's turtles. Coming back into camp. Alright guys, so yeah, that was my adventures for yesterday. Went, it was a 2-hour trip the first time we went on the boat. Second time, the first time we went, it was like, we left at like noon, got back about 2, and then we went back out on the boat about 5, and we were only gone, I don't know, an hour maybe. So yeah, we went south, went down the Iowa Slough, came back, and then in the afternoon we went north, went up to the next town, and turned around and came back. So yeah, it was really nice. The sun was a little warm, as you can tell. I don't know if I should show you my legs or not. They're a little crispy. I've got a very distinct farmer's tan line. Like, my legs are white, like white, and then red. There's like a distinct white and red line on my legs. So yeah, the sun was a little warm, but the breeze when you're going down the river, off the river and from the movement, it was wonderful. So you didn't honestly feel like you were baking in the sun, so that's, you know, makes it a little deceiving. And like, I don't feel like I'm that burnt until you're done, and are like, oh Lord, because the breeze, don't feel like you're getting that sunburnt. So yeah, but it was very fun, very relaxing, and beautiful. So yeah, it was a really good time. We got home, I don't even know, like 9 o'clock, 9:30 last night, something like that. But yeah, it was a really nice time. So, alright guys, I think that's gonna be it. I don't really, well, I don't know. Do you want to watch me work on this some more? I don't know if I'm going to. The last 2 rows I did, I'm like, ugh, it was starting to feel it in my shoulder a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll, continue on until we do the leg portion of the body and see how we get along. If my arm and shoulder starts to ache too much, then I'll call it. So I don't want to injure myself too badly. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna stop. My shoulder and neck's starting to ache from it. So yeah, it's starting to look Oogie Boogie-ish. So now it's an even bigger funnel. I've got a few more rows, so I've got to do another increase, 2 single rows, and a decrease, and then it says we'll start working on the legs. So yeah, it's gonna be a decent size one, and I'm doing it in the green because I like the green Oogie Boogie better than just, you know, the regular brown Oogie Boogie. I do have a couple of Oogie Boogies in my inventory, but they are smaller ones, so I'm glad my husband suggested that. I keep looking at this yarn and thinking, what can I make with that? That was a really good suggestion to make a green Oogie Boogie with it. So this is the yarn that I made my giant Grinch with as well. So, and that Grinch is 3.5 foot tall, I think, with this yarn. So yeah, it's a big one too. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this video. As I said, I'm kind of short on time this morning because I'm going to town with my husband this morning. So hope this was okay. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already. We have Monster Monday for tomorrow, so yeah, we will see what we're gonna make with the spinning wheel tomorrow for Monster Monday. I don't know, what should we put in? Put a piece of candy down in the comments if you watch to the end, since Oogie Boogie is the candy king. So okay, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for clicking in and watching. If you want to see the rest of my boating adventures, head on over to my other channel, Wandering Warrens. It is linked down in the description as well for you. So see you over there if you feel like you want to go check that out. So, alright, I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.